After the attack, the US President Joe Biden cut short a weekend trip and returned to Washington, D.C. Now, he's met with his national security team and says US commitments to Israel remain ironclad. Let's cross over to John Hendren, who's also in Washington, D.C. We do know that the US fully supportive of Israel right now, but only to a point, John.
That's right. Joe Biden had put out a statement, very supportive of Israel in general. He took credit for assembling U.S. battleships and planes in the region for over a week, he said beforehand. But he also sent out the message that the U.S. would not be involved in any direct attacks on Iran. And he also said that this was a win. He conveyed the message to Benjamin Netanyahu in a 25-minute phone call. He said nothing of value was struck in Israel, which seems to be another way for him to say, stay your hand. Don't retaliate and continue this escalation, or at least if you do retaliate, make it a very measured attack. He hasn't said that publicly, but this is the message we're told that was conveyed to Netanyahu. The White House is very concerned about this escalating, and they're also very concerned about U.S. troops and facilities in the Middle East that could be targeted. And you heard a little earlier that that was not just an implicit threat, but a direct threat from Iran, that the U.S. had better not get involved directly, or its bases would not be safe. That's something that President Biden is certainly thinking about right now.
And of course, yes, as the morning talk shows begin in a few hours' time, we'll get more reaction, I'm sure. John Hendren there for us in Washington, D.C.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.